Dale.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I just built this free candy station for our guests.
Why?
Well, I figured after scaring them for 15 minutes, we could give them some free candy.
Well, that seems nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
Go ahead and take one.
Okay. Oh, my favorite. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mr. Dale. Welcome to Haunted House. Today, I'm going to show you how to build this free candy station for your guests.
No candy for you!
Okay, perfect. I'll do it again. Miss Debbie and I run a small haunted house called the Hillbilly Haunted House. And we've been doing it for about 5 years, and each year we change the floor plan slightly and add different scares and different effects. This year, we've changed things up dramatically, and we exit the show out the side of the building instead of out the end where we typically did previous years. And before we get to the end, you'll come through the spider tunnel and into a hall of photos and then out into the graveyard. This year we wanted to do something with the hall of photos that we've never done before, and we wanted to put in a drop panel. The problems we've always seen with a drop panel is that they're very telegraphed. Either you have to hide them very carefully, or you have to make sure that people can't tell that it's going to be a scare. But in the way our show runs, you're coming down this little hallway, you're going straight towards this wall right here, and if there's a photo on that wall with a frame around it, people are going to be a little suspicious of it right before they come out the door. So in order to avoid the suspicion, we wanted to do something that would distract them. And then we said, well, I won't give away free candy. So we've put a shelf right here, actually it's about right here, and a sign on the wall that says free candy. Now we're going to use that sign as a drop panel. And we decided that that would be too much of a telegraph. People were going to come in, see it, they would suspect something, and then the effect wouldn't work all that well. So instead, we devised a different type of panel, and we call it a pop panel. You saw that at the beginning of this episode. So the distraction we're hoping will come from the bucket itself, or maybe from underneath. People will think, oh, something's going to happen here. And they're not going to notice that that panel can actually move. If it was a frame on a wall, people would be really suspicious. But since it looks just like a piece of poster board attached to the wall, we think that people are going to ignore it as the possible scare. And if we do it right, the first person will walk up, be a little suspicious, reach in, grab a piece of candy, nothing happens, start to go out. Next person will grab a piece of candy, and that's when we scare them. It's always a good idea not to scare the first person in line every single time. Anyways, let me go walk you through how I built the pop panel. It's got a few little tricks that make it work, and to be honest, hopefully it'll make it all the way through the show. Now, here we are behind the panel. This is the panel that's painted orange on the other side. And this mechanism pulls up like this so you can scare the people right through this hole. But if you notice, there's a piece of plywood across to here, a piece of 2x4 in here that the panel is screwed to. And this piece of plywood traps the panel mechanism on this side of the wall, and the panel's trapped on the other side of the wall, basically making a sandwich that slides just straight up and down. Now the only place I think this is going to have any trouble is this panel that says free candy on the other side is literally only supported by 2 screws and some carpet tape right along this pathway right here, or right along this connection point right here. And so it has a little bit of torque going this way, but it's a very stiff piece of MDF, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. We only have to manage it about 1,000 times, and I've been playing with it all day and all week, and it really seems to be stout. I'm pretty sure it'll make it all the way through the show. Now off to the side we have a small video monitor. There'll be a camera shining down right at the candy bowl and sort of down the hallway so that the operator back here can see what's happening and pull the panel at the right time. And as I said, the whole point is for the first person to come by, grab a piece of candy, and nothing happens. The second person thinks everything's okay, and then all of a sudden, boom! Got your scare. I'm going to try and give you a fairly good look at how everything here works. Sorry that I didn't do an actual build video on this, but I'm kind of rushed for time just because, well, it's October and Halloween is in less than, or well, our show starts in less than 2 weeks. So I hope just from these images you can figure out how I've got this thing rigged up. So that if you feel like making a pop panel similar to this, you can do it on your own. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Thank you for watching. And watch your hat, yeah. I did that yesterday.
Really can't have a hat on and do this, can ya? No candy for you!
That's perfect.